Okay, so we're going to have to be doing a lot of reading here, and that's why I busted out the Streamlabs, and it's why I feel it's kind of okay to just go out there and make an entire separate video about this trade, rather than leaving a comment in the comment section of the previous video, plus, it's August, so we don't really have too much to talk about, so why not go out there and make a full video on the Montreal Canadiens acquiring forward Sean Monahan and a conditional first in 2025 from the Flames in exchange for future considerations. Now, that's a very basic trade idea on paper. Monahan and a first in 2025 for future considerations. We already made the entire scouting report-ish kind of video about Monahan, but just in case you want to get the scoop on him and his situation over here, let's go over to his Elite Prospects page and take a look at Sean. So, this is Sean Monahan. Is the thing going to load? Okay, come on. It's a white screen right now. Okay, there you go. It's on the screen now. There you go. So Monahan, 27 years old, 6'2", 201, as a left-handed center, making $6.375 million a season until the end of this upcoming year. The Flames got rid of this contract, and they used that extra $6.3 in savings to sign Nazar casually to a 7x7, but when it comes to Sean Monahan, the guy they're shipping out, this is a player that has been so riddled with injuries over the years that it's really unfortunate to see where things have gone. 82 points in 78 games 3 seasons ago, 23 points in 65 games this previous year. Now, if you go over to the Twitters as well and take a look at what Elliot Friedman said on Tim and Friends, I believe the first rounder going to Montreal in the Sean Monahan deal is the one that Calgary got from Florida in the Mateychuk trade. So if you try to paint the picture and go up the trade tree a little bit, you'll find that Florida Panthers first that was sent over in Mateychuk's deal is going over to Montreal instead. Here is the entire laundry list of conditions on that conditional 2025 first. Let's go over onto the Canadiens website and try to look at every individual part over here. A conditional first has also been acquired from the Flames in exchange for future consideration, so the Flames are not getting anything here from Montreal. Montreal is just doing Calgary a solid over here. Here are all the conditions as to everything that has gone down in this transaction over here. 1. In the event that Calgary's own 2024 first is selection 20 to 32 inclusive following the determination of the 2024 draft lottery results, then Montreal shall receive the option, exercisable until 48 hours prior to the start of the 2024 draft, to exchange the conditional 2025 or 2026 first-round choice to become Calgary's own 2024 first. Oh, what the heck does that even mean? Okay, you kind of know what it means. You just kind of have to read it like 3 times. So, if Calgary has their 2024 first between 20 to 32, and it's inclusive, so I mean, if it's 20 to 32, the Canadiens will have the option until 48 hours prior to the start of the 2024 draft to exchange their conditional pick and get this 2024 first instead. If Florida's first transfers to Calgary, in the event the condition triggers to Montreal's option as noted in number 1 does not occur, or Montreal declines to exercise their option, the following conditions shall prevail instead. A. If Calgary's 2025 first and Florida's 2025 first, previously acquired by Calgary, are not in the top 10 of the 2025 draft following the determination of the 2025 draft lottery, then Montreal shall receive the earlier of the 2 stated choices. Earlier, I believe that means the one that comes first, so the higher pick. B. If Calgary's own 2025 first is a top 10 selection and Florida's 2025 first is outside the top 10, Montreal shall receive Florida's first, so there is top 10 protection on the conditional pick. This is what happens if Florida's 2025 first does not go over to Calgary. In the event of the conditions to trigger Montreal's option as noted in number 1 above does not occur, or Montreal declines to exercise, this is what happens instead. If Calgary... Oh my goodness. Dude, do you even really care about this? Like, we're making an entire video about this, and I don't really think that people are going to be following because it's so complicated. Okay, let's just read it, just to get it out of the way, and then we'll upload this as it is. If Calgary's own 2025 first is not in the top 10, following the determination of the 2025 draft lottery results, Montreal shall receive Calgary's own 2025 first, and this is only going to happen if Florida's 2025 first does not go over to Calgary. Additionally, if Florida's 2025 first, not in the top 10 selection of the draft, or is not in the top 10, and Florida's 2025 first has been transferred to another NHL club, and Florida's 2025 first draft position is better than Calgary's, then Calgary will transfer their own 2025 fourth round choice to Montreal. B, if Calgary's own 2025 first is in the top 10, following the determination of the draft lottery results, Montreal shall receive Calgary's 2025 first, subject to the following condition below. In the event that Calgary's 2025 first is the first selection overall, okay, so the first overall pick, Calgary will retain its own 2025 first, and Montreal shall instead receive Calgary's own 2025 third, and a conditional 2026 first. Montreal shall receive the better of 2026 first, and Florida's 2026 first, following the determination of the 2026 draft lottery, which was previously acquired by Calgary. So, yeah, if the Calgary Flames get a first overall pick, it's not going to Montreal. Instead, there will be a 2026 option exercise there, and dude, I get that there has to be conditions on things like this, like, oh, NHL GMs don't want to go out there and get screwed over, but this seems a bit excessive, does it not? This is like, how many paragraphs of conditions are there right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like, different conditions on this draft pick? Goodness gracious, it's Monahan in a conditional first. Let's just go out there and say that. Talk to me in the comments all your thoughts about the trade, which has officially been confirmed. I hope you enjoyed this video, Trolls 99, and bye.